didn't. And Elly De La Cruz is now going to be, he's going to have his bat looked at.
A bat check of De La Cruz
on the knob end.
Does he have some kind of device augmenting attached there that he's not allowed to have?
It's probably a jetpack.
That's just to keep him on the ground so he doesn't go into the atmosphere.
Well, we haven't seen a bat check in quite a long time. Of course, it brings back the memory of George Brett in the Pine Tar game.
It almost looks as if our umpire is saying, I haven't seen that before.
No.
Are they even uncertain about the legality or purpose of that knob? They conference up. Now, De La Cruz used this yesterday. Adrian Johnson, the second base umpire, is our crew chief. Quinn Walcott is on the plate. And we believe it's the same knob that he's used the entirety of his time in the big leagues.
You know what De La Cruz ought to do? He ought to go ahead and take it off the bat, sign it, and give it to Davey Martínez.
Well, let's see what happens in the wake of this. Now, David Bell wants extra word with home plate man Quinn Walcott. Freddie Benavides offered something. Now here comes Johnson, the crew chief, again. And they want some form of clarification, or De La Cruz is taking a moment to stride back toward the on deck circle. And now Walcott saunters over to the rising Martinez, who is coming up the steps.
Well, you know, John, if you look at the baseball rule book, and I'm looking at Baseball Rules Academy right now, at 302A through D, it does say that the use of substances to improve the grip of the bat and a penalty for the use of the bat for an illegal bat will remain in effect. So basically what you're saying is you can't do things other than pine tar, I believe, and some stickum stuff that you can't add something to your bat. It would be an altered bat.
Are they going to New York here? This is a protracted delay. Are they on headset right now to New York?
That is exactly what they're doing. David Bell is asking for clarification. Adrian Johnson is the crew chief. He is talking via his mic that he's wearing with New York, and now he's going to discuss it with Bell again.
Microphone use by umpires will be appreciated. So a protracted delay here.
You know the penalty, if that is deemed to be an illegal bat, Elly De La Cruz might be subject to ejection from the ballgame. And maybe that's the angle that Davey Martínez is coming from. Because the manager is allowed one request per game to have the umpires check the bat. He may request the umpire crew chief to inspect and impound the bat. And if the umpire's visual inspection reveals no irregularities, the bat will be further examined either in the city where the game is played or the commissioner's office. As it turns out, the commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred, is here tonight, or at least was here at the ballpark earlier.
But normally when you're talking about that kind of issue with a bat, there's some level of subterfuge, right? It's something that's not clear and obvious. That's a knob that you can see from, we're practically in orbit, and we can see it from up here.
Most objects like that, tools like that, have to be approved And it is my knowledge that that has been pre-approved for him to use that on his bat.
So he already cleared it with baseball, and yet now baseball, essentially through New York and this umpiring crew, is saying he can't use it.
That's the understanding I have right now, Jeff.
So here comes De La Cruz without a knob. Man, I'd love if he just hit the ball over the fence right here.
Home runs on the year. The average major league team has 100.
De La Cruz trying to add to it. He crushes. Upper deck, right center.
Make that 94.
A De La Cruz missile. He sizzled it into the second deck. A 5-1 Reds lead. That was a lift-off swing.